What is up, y'all boys? I'll be going over my trading recap from today. Today's Sunday, January 19th. And so I'll just basically be going over what my thought process was. I honestly thought that this was the probably one of the best setups I've seen in my life trading. So to begin, right, we see that, we're in an uptrend, right? Like I told you guys before. Basically when we were down here that I really thought we were going to continue on an uptrend. I thought this was going to be the beginning of an uptrend. And as we can see, right, we ended up getting a retrace into this fair value gap. We continued higher, and now we are coming into this 4-hour BPR right here, or we came into this 4-hour BPR, and we came into this 4-hour fair value gap right here. So we see we did not close above the BPR. We have not closed above this fair value gap right here, and then we got a 4-hour candle to the downside before Asian session open here at 6 p.m. Eastern, and so. Looking at it, we have a bearish 4-hour bearish SMT. So we have lower highs here, and we have higher highs here on the S&P. And so obviously Nasdaq is our leading index. And so as soon as we open, I understand that it was probably not the best to enter like I did. I guess I was very, very risky. But if I show you my executions, I basically entered um as soon as we opened. So let's see. Okay, so we opened here at 6 p.m. Eastern, and wait, hold up. Wait a minute, it's not showing actually on here. Let me just go to the 1 minute to show you guys. So basically, I entered. Let's just go ahead and scale down. I entered on literally this candle right here. I entered right here, as you can see. Hold up, right here. We have this red candle right here, indicating I basically entered right here, basically. So I enter here as soon as we basically open. We open on this candle right here. We move up a little, and I was like, honestly, F it. Just I'm gonna enter more so of it as a swing trade. I ended up taking profit, not going along with the bias of swing trade, but I mean, honestly, it's whatever. So we end up getting an immediate push down to the downside, and so ideally the textbook trade would have been. So we open here, get a push to the downside. We get a retracement into this 5-minute fair value gap, as we always wait for. And then we get a 1-minute break of structure within this black candle right here. We enter short. And honestly, before any of this, I just wanted to target. I'll show you guys what I was targeting from before I even entered around like 5 p.m. Eastern. What I was looking to target, I was looking to target 15 minutes, 15-minute liquidity down here, which was also inside of this 15-minute fair value gap. And so within here, we really had no liquidity except for this right here. This strong liquidity right here. But honestly, I was targeting this drawn liquidity with this 15-minute fair value gap as my take profit. Essentially, what I wanted to see overall get hit was somewhere within this fair value gap area right here, which we also see a BPR in here, a 4-hour BPR. Maybe. Let me move this equilibrium out of the way. Oh yeah, perfectly right there. So we have a, oh wait, no. This is not a BPR. Yeah, it's not a BPR. And so, but we have this fair value gap right here that I wanted to see us get a retracement down into before continuing higher, hopefully, and then inversing this BPR and fair value gap. But obviously, with the SMT in play, with the rejection off of this BPR fair value gap, obviously, I really think we're going to get some sort of a retracement before continuing higher. So equilibrium of this whole upwards move, and then equilibrium or somewhere inside of this fair value gap would be nice. As we can see though, right, we're obviously overall we are on a downwards move. So from up here all the way down to here, we're consolidating in here. Um, but overall, I think we're gonna come down at least to sweep this liquidity. But yeah, I will show you guys what I ended up doing, why I ended up taking profit early. And it is a bit upsetting though, to be honest. So basically, we see a little bit of consolidation in here. Once we see this upwards movement, I'm like looking at this fair value gap right here, 5 minute fair value gap, and as long as we don't inverse it, I'm not exiting. So we don't end up doing so on this candle. However, I do end up closing because we barely get an inversion of this fair value gap. I end up closing, and then we continue higher. We still have this fair value gap right here. And so we come up, we tap into this 5 minute fair value gap, and then we end up getting a 1 minute break of structure within this candle. I enter again, we end up inversing it on this candle, and I exit losing maybe like uh not that much, honestly. I didn't really lose too much on this. But after this, I didn't enter again. And so it's a bit upsetting, right? That the play would have ended up being entering right here, and then for us to have just consolidated and not actually hit 15-minute liquidity at least. But I guess it's whatever, something to journal on. But essentially, we did enter up here, took profit in this area. Definitely something to just reflect on. Like, should we be stopping, or should we be taking profit early if we get an inversion of a fair value gap? Should we be doing that or not? I don't really know, but if we were to have just let the trade continue to run with us entering right here, technically we would be in profit right now. But so yeah, that's just a quick trading recap for you boys. If we were to have entered up here, stop loss probably above some sort of fair value gap up here, and we were to target this liquidity down here, and it were to get hit, it would be like a 1 to 8 risk to reward. It'd be one of the best trades, or the best trade I've ever taken. But I mean, essentially, it was a decent trade, right? We entered simply just off of the rejection off of fair value gap, BPR, and our 4 hour S&T. So I wouldn't say it was necessarily a bad trade, but yeah, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick trading recap. Hope you guys subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see me do. Also with the blueprint series, I'm working on that. Haven't had too much time to upload or work on it recently, but I have been trying to get some stuff for you guys. So yeah, boys, I'll see you boys in the next one.